Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Keeping Up with the Scene. I'm your host today. My name is Standout Season, and I'm here with my beautiful host Nebi. So yeah, welcome. Let's see what we have for us today.
Okay, so guys, I know it's been a while since you saw us on your screens, but not to worry. You miss us because we miss you. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about a few things. We're going to be talking about health and wellness and how being in a healthy state of mind affects your creative process. We're also going to be talking about hip hop and Africa hip hop and everything, and we're also going to be talking about Iverson tour. Did you know Narcissus is coming to Abuja? Well, work with us and then we'll find out. So without further ado, speaking of wellness and everything, stand out, what does wellness mean to you as a creative?
Well, wellness basically means taking care of yourself, exercising, eating right, to make sure that your mind and your body are safe and are in the right, direction. Basically, eating right, exercising, getting the right amount of sleep, making sure you are dieting and all those things, because it really does affect your craft if you're not getting enough sleep, if you're not exercising, and you're fucked up upstairs. Should I curse?
Curse.
Okay. And you're fucked up upstairs, so you have to be in the right mental and physical state to be a creative. Yeah. So I would like to ask you one question, Debbie. What's your diet like? Do you make sure that you eat and sleep right? Because I know you're always outside. Nebi's always outside, bro. She's always cutting it up. But
well,
let's hear from Nebi.
I do make sure I eat. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So I started intermittent fasting and everything. So yeah, my diet is basically, for sake of wellness, they say you are what you eat, right? So I've been trying my best to do a lot of veggies and healthy food because I like food, but for the sake of one or two, I have to stay in shape as an artist and everything else. So yeah, I go out a lot. I'm outside most of the time, so I try to manage that, like with my sleeping. I've had issues with sleeping for a bit, but yeah, like Standout said, wellness starts from the mind. So you have to be okay emotionally, mentally, and also your physical and if you look fit, if you look good, if you go to the gym, if you're okay physically, trust me, it affects your confidence, especially as an artist. Like even when it comes to performing and everything, like you see people like having writer's block and stuff. Speaking of writer's block, Standouts, have you experienced like a writer's block as an artist before?
I experienced writer's block more than I genuinely should. I mean, it happens a lot to everybody, but I do experience it. I've experienced it not even once or twice, a lot of times, and at the end of the day, all you just have to do is get in the right state of mind and you'll be fine. Basically, yeah, sleeping, eating right, and mental health. Your mental health is very, very important. So yeah. I have a question for you, Nebi. So what are some mental and health tips that you have for us today?
Well, protect your energy, protect your mind.
Word.
I've had situations where I've been in the most fucked up state of mind, and I find myself not being able to create, not being able to do anything. I just want to rot in bed. So for me, one thing I would advise anybody to do is that for mental health tip, get moving. You get me? Get your blood flowing, get in the gym. If you can't get in the gym, at least walk or run or do something that's
just
one
get
thing.
up from your bed and do jumping jacks or something. Just
skip or jump rope.
Just do something. Stretch.
Just make sure that your blood is flowing. Make sure you are surrounded with the right people. Very important.
Very, very important.
And make sure you are focusing on yourself so much that your craft is one thing that you want to improve it. Like if your mind is that, oh, I want to improve my craft, and you want to get up on your feet and do the work, trust me, you'll actually do the work. So
I have to be very, very intentional about it too. If you have to set alarms or set reminders on your phone, do that, because that is a very, very important aspect of your life. So you shouldn't even take it for granted.
Yeah. One prayer that I pray most of the time is for God to give me a sound mind and an excellent spirit. That prayer is very, very underrated, but it's it's actually a very good prayer, because when you have a sound mind and an excellent spirit, trust me, you will do great things. So I think that's
that's
everything. So do you have any questions for me?
No.
Okay, so moving on to, we might come back to wellness and everything, but for the sake of time, let's move on to the hip hop scene in Africa. So as a whole. So standouts.
Yeah.
I want to ask you a very, not a tough question, but what was your first impression of hip hop, and did you grow up in like a hip hop listening household? I mean, you're a rapper, so I want to know how that came about.
Well, not particularly, because I grew up in a very, very secluded environment and home, so I never really had the opportunity to like interact with people that even listen to music. So it was all me. And the little friends I had at that time were a different ethnicity and different religion and everything. So we mostly used to listen to hip hop songs, mostly Hausa rap. Like I started listening to Hausa rap at a very, very, very young age.
Okay.
So I feel like that's
Okay.
I feel like that's like the YNS, Sierra Northside, Diesel, Classic. A lot of Hausa rappers. Like I used to listen to them, properly listen to Hausa hip hop music. So I feel like that's where I got introduced to hip hop scene, from listening to Hausa rap, basically.
Can you rap in Hausa?
Yes, now.
Okay.
Yeah, like
Interesting.
I used to listen to a lot of Hausa rap, so I feel like that's where I fell in love with hip hop, and they were really, really good too. You know, I can play Hausa rap wherever, whenever, however. I don't give a fuck. Do you understand? That's how good they were. But yeah, that's how I got introduced to like hip hop in general and music. It was all me, man. I was just exploring and doing my thing. It was basically all me. So yeah, shout out to me.
Shout out to Stan.
Shout out to me. Shout out to me, bro.
Well, speaking of hip hop, for me, I grew up in a very music coded environment. Everybody in my family, like, they were into music. My mom's sister, her favorite artist was Jaro. So like he does hardcore. He used to do hardcore rap. I don't know if he still raps or whatever. But yeah, basically I grew up in that kind of environment. So hip hop basically is a genre that was originated in the Bronx in the 1970s. In case you do not know.
Now you know.
Important fact.
Now you know.
So yeah, like I mean, watching all those people with their baggy shirts, with their craze, Tupac and the rest, like looking at all of that, and then coming to see that okay, our brothers are still doing hip hop as well. I mean, before it was just, if you see me so Mary, don't bless me, your type of like music, you get me.
Yeah.
But like all of a sudden everybody like started doing rap and stuff. They weren't really taking us seriously until recently. So in the space of like from Abuja to Africa as a whole, what can you say about like the hip hop scene and genre in Africa?
Well, I feel like Africa is really taking it. Africa is going places every single day. Like it's just, I feel like it's just, we were designed to grow, you understand? And like nothing can stop that, nothing can change that. Like every day, every single day we find new artists going into hip hop and killing it. Like they are so fucking much. Do you understand? You just have a lot of artists that are cutting it up in the hip hop scene in Africa, and then they're just going places, and they're worldwide too. They're worldwide too. So I feel like hip hop in Africa is evolving. Do you understand? In a way, and we have new different sounds coming up every day. We have different types of hip hop now. We have subgenres too. So yeah, Africa is really taking it. Not just even like in the hip hop scene, but like Africa is taking it in the whole music entertainment scene. I love to see that. I'm here for that. I love that. Thank you very much.
Well, anyway, for me, I feel like when our people, our brothers, people from this side started doing hip hop, I found that it was more relatable for me, because I mean they're singing things that we actually relate to.
Yes.
I mean,
this is in our language.
Exactly. This should be considered. Is it African China, or who are, I don't know, but guys that sang Nigeria Jaga Jaga, I mean, is it Idris? Exactly, Idris Abdul Karim, singing that like and all those. That's hip hop. Like I mean, singing Nigerian Jaga Jaga. Nigeria was indeed Jaga Jaga. Like
it still is
Jaga Jaga. So yeah, they made it very very relatable to us and for us. Like okay, we saw that okay, like that's something that we can actually. And then the new acts and everything. And coming speaking like Abuja alone, if only you knew the hip hop like talents that are in here. Like there's Odurodo, there's Psycho YP, there's SK, there's the rest of them. Even like many other people that I really can't really like pinpoint and mention right now, but are guys that be doing the work in hip hop and stuff. Even going international with it. I mean, when the Black Sheriff come out, what was Black Sheriff's first song that I heard? Was he? That was my first. I think that was my first that I heard, and I'm like, who is this guy? Then there was Sarkodie. I'm like, okay.
Sarkodie was like our Eminem.
You get me? Then I think my first impression of Nasty C was, I think it's that Juice Back song. I'm gonna fucking Juice Back or something like that. I don't know the name of it, but it's Juice. Okay, there was
Coolest Kid in Africa too.
With Davido, that one too, and like all of that.
And then he came with Send Me Away. That song fucked up everywhere, worldwide, international. We have rappers like Fino, we have rappers like Jerry Hustler.
When Fino was doing You Jump My Money, we take a lot, I was feeling that shit. I'm like, girl, I'm there. I don't understand it. But now, one thing about music as a whole being a universal language, trust me, you don't need to understand.
Need to know what
I was rapping Igbo back to back, like, girl, I don't even speak that language. Alobam. That was a whole movement.
That
was a whole movement. Like niggas were printing that shit on their shirt. Like girl,
wearing
Alabama. I'm like, okay, so yeah, that was like a whole movement.
Olamide, let's not forget
Olamide. That's like a father. I mean, even if we not mention him at the beginning of this, you know that
we all know.
Real life.
It's general knowledge.
So you get me, you get the gist. The point of everything we've been saying is just to explain and convince but not confuse you that hip hop is a movement, like it's a whole movement. It has impacted a lot of things, and not just music, lifestyle and fashion. Streetwear, in case you don't know, is because streetwear exists because of hip hop. Do you understand? Our 4.0 event was fashion meets music, and it was all about like basically how the whole outfit, like from the guests and everything, was giving very much like streetwear, hip hop. We had a lot of rappers coming and everything, and also our last event was the rap scene. Basically, it was a rap battle, and we had like a lot of artists, great artists, come on and they did the whole rap battle and everything. So basically. Basically, so the previous scene that the scene party last one, the last one was called the rap scene, and then people had the opportunity to like send in videos, do you understand, to be able to participate, and then a lot of rappers came. There were gift prizes and everything. A lot of rappers came and then they freestyled and then got winners and everything. So yeah, it was insane basically, and it was focused on hip hop. Do you understand? So it also shed light in that direction towards the whole hip hop and everything in Abuja, basically. So yeah, I feel like it was really good. Hip hop impact. So moving on real quick for the sake of time, now we'll be speaking about Nasty C. So like I mentioned at the start of this video, Nasty C is going to touring. He's on tour, he's Iverson tour right now. So he's touring African countries. I don't mind and everything. So yeah, and he's coming to Abuja. So Nasty C actually came into the limelight in I think 2015 when he did a Reprise City mixtape, and that was the first time I heard Juice Back, and I'm like, okay, who is this guy?
Whenever you listen to us, the first time I listened to us, I was like, bro, who is this guy? And then I found out who he was, and this one talked about. It was so cool.
Exactly, because I thought he was like a Yankee guy. I'm like, okay, probably an American. And I googled him, and I'm like, oh, he's South African. And I'm like,
he came in really hot. Like he made it very. He impacted most artists. Like he inspired most artists.
Yeah,
today.
big time.
Like a lot of artists, they were inspired by
Nasty C. And he has such like this guy has been 10 years in the game, like since he started getting relevance and limelight and everything. Exactly. So like I think he gave a lot of young Africans the idea and the believe that, oh, I can do this shit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't sound weird rapping this way. I can rap this way and still
I'm
sell.
fucking Zulu. I can rap.
Exactly. I can rap this way and still just like be of value, be a person of a be famous and everything. So now he's touring and coming here. First time Nasty was in Abuja. When was that?
That was 2023. He came for, I don't know, he came and he did a music video with
fuck that. Yeah. He did a music video with what you hear in Abuja.
That was 2023.
Yeah. So then, and now he's coming back. So he's partnering with Torley for the tour. He's touring African countries. So there's a whole way to get this. So you have to request for him to come to your city. There's I'll drop the link and description and everything. Just go there, go on there.
So if you need more information concerning
request.
like the tour and everything, just like check Instagram, check what page?
Yeah, check Instagram. The page and everything will be like listed in the bio description probably on this video. So all you need to do is just go on there and request for him to come to your city. So the cities with the most requests get him to come by and all. So if your city is not on there, you can actually create for your city, and then from there comes to tour and everything. So yeah, that's basically it. Sometime in
What time?
I think September.
Probably. I think it's this year, Sha. It's this year.
Definitely this year. Definitely this year. So more information will be listed, and yeah. There are also tour reps who could give you more information, like there's Interactive on Instagram. So yeah, like all the info is everything I know about that. This tour right now is from a page literally. So that's that. And moving on, our next event. Standouts. What should we expect?
Next event. Expect something like you've never experienced before. Like we are just back, and then we are just like expect a very, very refreshing vibe from us, because basically like it's the scene, like we are literally the scene. Exactly. So expect music, fashion, basically just expect greatness. Like she said. So yeah, let me just give you like a small. So it's called the Scene Unfiltered, and they're going to be DJ sets, Unfiltered
performers. So come with your most unhinged personality. I want everybody to self-con to get me. So like come with that.
The energy has
come with your exactly the
artist
artist performing and everything. It's going to be mind blowing. Like you know how we do it.
It's the scene,
So yeah, like moving on, you know how we always talk about our music in the industry in Abuja right now. We've had some songs on rotation, we've had some new music dropping and everything is going on, and the city is just hot. Wallah, it's not just the song, it's the city itself. Real life shit. So we have a couple songs. Oh yeah, I dropped Rumors, and yeah, Rumors, then there's Show Me. They start out to give us most of the other releases.
Well, okay, so I dropped Show Me recently. I think it was last month, and Nomela dropped Lockdown, and Williams DLZ is dropping very, very soon a new single titled Life. So watch out for that too. And there's also been very, very, very hot like new drops recently. But
so at the end of this video, we're going to give you guys a list of like the songs we've been rotating. So kind of like a playlist thingy. If we have the time, we'll actually do a playlist thing. But yeah, we'll drop like
top 10
list of songs we've been rotating so far and everything. So does that bring us to the end of this?
I think that kind of brings us to the end of this.
So this is the end of this episode.
So
is there any other thing you want to say?
Well, I just want to shout out a few people. Let's say shout out Diane. Her birthday is coming up
on the 27th.
And also shout out Nebi too, because her birthday is on Thursday 29th too. So yeah. Shout out Des. Oh my god. And shout out Cookie too.
Definitely.
Shout out
Cookie. He's manning the camera right now.
Shout out Cookie. Yeah, basically shout out everybody, man.
Shout out everybody. Shout out Lime. Shout out DAG. Shout out everybody.
Shout out
Jeezy Shore. Shout out everybody. I swear, if I did not mention it, I swear I love you too.
I love you so much. I don't know.
Shout out Nomela.
Shout out
everybody. Really.
Didn't mention your friend.
Shout out Stella.
So speaking of we spoke about, just to do a little recap. We spoke about health and wellness, how being in the right state of mind as a creative affects your creative process and everything. We spoke about music and the hip hop going on in Africa so far, from Abuja to the rest of the world. You know, so and all of that. We also spoke about Narcissus tour, Addison tour coming to Abuja. So everything else that you need to know that we did not speak about will be listed below, and watch out for our top 10 songs we've been spinning so far. So
Love you all. It's Sissy in Abuja, and we are out.
once again, my name is Nebi. You know, everything I'm about or not, but yeah, I'm your host, and with me is
Standout season. My name is Standout season, and see you guys on the next episode of Keeping Up with the Scene.
But she on her knees, plus me and my niggas, we up in the scene. In Billy we trust, it's Billy we need.